Hey guys, Nick here from Nick's Taxes, and today is another Canada news update, as well as some investment information on how we can create and invest in our own CERB, or how we can earn $2,000 a month and potentially do it tax-free. But before we jump into the video, hi, I'm Nick. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm making videos on the Canada emergency benefits, as well as personal tax and finance, and I'm also sprinkling in some Canada news, and I'm trying to get you guys with the most up-to-date information regarding what's going on in our country, especially involving our benefits and our money. So if you want to stay up to date, I suggest you subscribe, and if you get value out of this video at any time, please give it a thumbs up. My Canada news updates have been getting a lot of likes, so I'm going to keep doing those. But if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to take your feedback and tailor the videos towards that. I also want to apologize, it's extremely windy here in Southern Ontario, so hopefully the audio is good for this video, but our houses are literally shaking over here. We lost some power earlier too. But anyway, you guys don't care about that. Let's jump right into the video. What's happening in Canada right now? We'll just go over the main highlights. In Newfoundland, there was the first COVID hospitalization in months over the weekend. Manitoba saw a record increase of 494 cases. In Vancouver, 3 schools are closing for 2 weeks due to COVID-19 outbreaks, and none of it reported 10 new cases. Also around the world, the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is self-isolating after contact with a COVID positive test. Similar to Justin Trudeau a few months back, he was self-isolating as well. All right, so that's all the highlights and updates from this weekend. And with the spike that we've seen in the amount of cases and more areas going back into lockdowns or close to lockdowns for either 2 weeks or a month, Justin Trudeau was asked whether or not he saw these Canada emergency benefits, or specifically the Canada recovery benefit, being more of a permanent thing. Because right now, a lot of us aren't really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And Justin Trudeau was pretty firm in saying that he does not plan for these benefits to be permanent. Now, we know the CRB runs until the summer of 2021, but you can only claim 13 of the available 26 periods. With these benefits, once you're done, then that is it. So if this continues to get worse, or your financial situation continues to worsen, there isn't any other benefit out there for individuals besides this Canada recovery benefit. So as we know, the Canada recovery benefit before tax is the equivalent of $2,000 per month, which is the same as the CERB. We get it in $900 paychecks for every 2 weeks, which is $1,000 with $100 of tax withheld. So in today's video, I want to look at how we can earn $2,000 a month through investing. And the best way to do that is actually looking at collecting dividends. If you don't know what dividends are, it's basically a way for a company to entice you to invest in their company. And it's also kind of a way of rewarding you or thanking you for investing in their company. They basically hand out part of their profits to their shareholders. And so you can earn money through dividends by simply just investing in a certain company. Once you make that investment, you literally have to do nothing except sit back and collect your dividends on whatever basis that they issue these dividends. Some issue them on a monthly basis, some on a quarterly basis, some twice a year. It all depends on the company. But at the end of the day, you literally have to do nothing to earn these dividends. So what I did for this video is I took a look at some of the Canadian stocks with the highest current dividend yields and kind of took a look at how much it would take to invest to earn $2,000 every month. And what I found was 2 stocks that really stuck out to me with high dividend yields. The first one being a company called Enbridge. Enbridge is in the kind of energy industry. It's been hit really hard. They basically own a monopoly in the oil pipelines. And so with the price of oil and everything taking an absolute nosedive, this company has been hit hard, but they have a current dividend yield of 8.67%. If you guys want, I can talk about Enbridge in a separate video and go more in depth onto why I think this is a good investment or one that you might want to consider investing in. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to let you know that Enbridge has a really high dividend right now of 8.67%. Another video that I made earlier was on RIOCAN, and that one I went more into depth as to why I think that was a good investment. And it also has a very juicy dividend. It's actually higher than Enbridge's right now at 8.83%. To earn the equivalent of $2,000 a month is the same as $24,000 a year. At the current dividend yield percentage, you would have to invest about $271,800 into RIOCAN at that dividend yield to earn $24,000 a year. And it's possible if you have a TFSA and you've worked up your TFSA balance to that amount and then decided to ship it into RIOCAN. Obviously, this isn't very realistic for many of us, but it is the goal of many to kind of set up a TFSA, generate a lot of investment income within that TFSA, and basically have this giant nest egg within there earning dividends. The great thing about a TFSA is that any kind of investment income you've earned within your tax-free savings account is not taxable. So no matter what, if you're selling or if you're earning dividends, that money is straight profit and you do not have to pay any taxes on those gains or those dividends. $24,000 a year sounds really great, but not a whole lot of us have $271,800 sitting around waiting to be invested. So I kind of took a look. Okay, the CERB is $2,000 a month plus the CRB. What if we invested $24,000 into a stock like RIOCAN? Because that's, maybe we got $2,000 a month this year that we have available to invest. $24,000 invested into RIOCAN at the current dividend gives us $2,119 per year in dividends. And that's basically a free CERB payment, which you could potentially have it, tax-free. It'd be more than a CERB payment. So that's kind of a way that we can invest, or one way that you can kind of think about investing as you kind of get started. Okay, say we don't have $24,000, that's still a lot of money. What about if we took one of our CERB payments, so $2,000, and we invested it into RIOCAN? At the current dividend yield, that would earn us $166 per year in dividends. That works out to just over $13 per month. RIOCAN is paid out on a monthly basis. So, with that being said, $166 a year for doing absolutely nothing and potentially having that in a tax-free savings account sounds pretty good. And you can use that to build up your account to invest more into other stocks or the same stock and earn yourself more dividends each year. So maybe next year you take the $166, you buy more RIOCAN stocks. Maybe next year, instead of earning $166 in dividends, you earn $180 in dividends, and you kind of build up from there. So while earning $2,000 a month in investment income is pretty tough and takes a lot of capital up front, earning $166 right now per year is nothing to sneeze at, especially with just a $2,000 startup. So I suggest you guys take a look at investing inside a TFSA. If you don't know what a TFSA is, let me know and I can create a new video on the tax-free savings account so you have a more clear and full grasp understanding of what a tax-free savings account is here in Canada and why you should 100% use it to make investments, and good investments at that. So let me know what you think. Again, I'm going to link the RIOCAN video here for you guys to go back and take a look at why I think that's a good video. I'll also make one on Enbridge if you guys would like. And that is the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far, you might as well hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, you might as well hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy taxing.